This is Craig Olson. Join me every Saturday morning at 8 for the Coaches Show, presented by the Viking Cafe on News Talk 1250 KBRF. Football, basketball, soccer, hockey, volleyball, swimming, cross country. I interview area coaches to discuss the season, recap the last game, and preview upcoming games. Catch the live show at 8 on Saturday morning on News Talk 1250 KBRF and the live stream and archived shows at KBRFradio.com. Just click on Sports Streaming. The Coaches Show, presented by the Viking Cafe.
It's Morning Talk on News Talk 1250 KBRF, brought to you by Pioneer Care and Fergus Falls Monument Company. Now, here's Mary Dolan and Dave Bishop.
Good Thursday morning. It is 11 after 9. Hoping everybody's having a great start to this soon to be a very cold weekend. How's it going, Mary?
Oh boy, I am good. Although it was a fun thing, but I did a dumb thing last night, and that is stay up way too late. So I had a Christmas party that we do every year with two friends, and we get visiting, and we lose all track of time. And we had, we did hors d'oeuvres and we opened gifts and we just sat and visited with each other, and time just evaporates. And I thought, and finally I said, you know what? I think I'm fading. I think it's time to go home. And I looked for the first time all evening, and we got there at 5:30. All evening I looked at my phone, 12:55.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I am not a girl who goes to bed at 1:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. I'm going to suffer all day today, but it was a lot of fun. And
it was worth it.
Yeah. When you don't get together often enough like that. And so when you do, there's so much ground to cover, and we laughed and talked, and nobody had any idea what time it was. If I would have had to guess, I would have said it would maybe be pushing 11 o'clock. And here it was almost 1 o'clock. I don't know where the time went, but oh my goodness. I'm going to have to, go to bed early tonight, I guess. Oh, I think I'm too old for all this fun. No, of course not. So anyway, but those traditions are fun, when you get together with a group of people like that. And next week I have the same thing, 2 more other friends that it's become tradition to get together and do a favorite things party. I love this one. Mm-hmm. So we each bring 2 of our favorite things to give to each other.
So what is your favorite thing this year? I know in years past it's been the coffee cup.
Yep. That was maybe a couple of years ago. This year it's going to be, and I don't think either of them would be tuned in so I'm not spoiling the surprise, but I got the cutest little Christmas, winter decor, this little tree that I absolutely love, and I'm going to leave it out all winter. It's not necessarily Christmas, so I'm going to leave it all winter, and I just loved it. Well, one of the friends was over, and she said, "Where on earth did you get that? That's fabulous."
And you're like, "I will not tell you, but it is
one
of my favorite things.
I know. So I got it for my birthday, so I went right downtown to the store where she got it, and I bought 2 more. So
nice.
That's my favorite thing. And then I have, there's a room spray that I really like. It's called Sweet Grace. And if you've ever smelled it, they have candles. They've got,
I thought you were going to say
all that kind of stuff.
Febreze.
No. Sweet Grace. And so I got them each a can of that. And, there might be some, I think I know. I ordered a devotional for both of them too. There's nice. One I really like, and it's one that I got that for my birthday as well, and it's one that you're supposed to read before you go to bed, and it's a calming kind of thing. And anyway, it's I'm going to look it up, so during the break I can tell you the name of it. It is Lisa TerKeurst, and so if you have read any of her books, or she's got a great story. And anyway, she's got some wonderful devotionals, and I love this one. So I think I've bought 5 of them now for gifts. So it's a good gift, and I'll look up the name so that if anyone is interested. And I think it's about a $10 book, so it's an easy stocking stuffer, or if you are in a gift exchange where you can't spend too much. I think it's about $10, and so it's a really, really cool book. So anyway, oh my goodness, yeah, the coffee couldn't be strong enough today. Yeah. So I made a 14-ounce cup in my Keurig.
Okay.
And then I took another brand new pod and made an 8-ounce on top of that.
Oh, nice.
So it's that 8 ounce is a little stronger, and it's a pretty good strong cup of joe here. So
those are tasty.
Yeah, and I kind of need it.
You and I kind of like the same coffee K-cups, the Kirkland Pacific Bowl or whatever it's called.
I just bought a new box.
It tastes good. I like it.
It does. It's great. And there's 120 pods in there for like $40.
Yep.
Yeah, and so it's affordable too because you and I go through lots of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I of course I haven't been sleeping all that well. Now, do you ever have it where John's on the road or you're on the road and you're so used to sleeping with somebody next to you and all of a sudden they're not there and you just can't
funny.
sleep? Yeah.
Yeah. And because Jen is gone.
Yeah, Jen's at a convention.
Did she have any trouble with weather getting there?
No, she went before the bad weather.
Oh, good.
So she was kind of just on the leading edge. She said one of her coworkers got down there before her, had no issues. Jen had slight issues. It was starting to snow. It's like she kind of went along with the leading edge of it.
Okay.
And then she had a coworker that got behind. It was like the worst driving ever.
When is she coming home?
Today.
Okay, that's good because I think we're going to get more tomorrow.
Another batch,
yeah. Okay, this is called, shoot, I just had it. Let's see, it's in my, because I can read it on my Kindle too. Clear Mind, Peaceful Heart.
Clear Mind, Peaceful Heart.
By Lisa TerKeurst.
Okay.
And it's short. They're short, they're maybe a couple of pages, followed by, some Bible verses and a prayer at the end. It's just a really nice, and it kind of puts you at peace. Maybe you had some stress going on during the day, and this, I don't know, it feels like every day I read it that it knows exactly what happened to me that day, and it's just like, oh, let that go kind of thing. Anyway. Okay. Very, very nice book. I love it. Let's see. Well, I saw actually on national news, liberal media, NBC, this morning, ICE agents in Minneapolis. They're not letting this go.
No.
And they're showing people what is happening in Minneapolis. And, of course, we're seeing all these protests and people trying to get in the way of ICE agents, including the mayor.
They're trying to block them in with their cars.
Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, these people they're stealing your money in Minnesota. They're the bad guys. Let them be deported.
Yeah.
And if you are living here and in this country, I know the Somalians have gotten a super bad rap in Minnesota, a lot of them deserving. But you can't just throw, paint with a broad brush like that.
There's a lot of hardworking ones.
Yeah, absolutely, and there are a lot that are U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
So I mean, but at the same time, there's a lot of that population that is not operating on above board, and so can we go get the ones that are costing us money? I guess I don't understand when you come from a war-torn, awful, terrible country like that and come to a place like the United States where there are so many freedoms and you can live so well if you just follow the rules. But when people make it easy for you to break the rules and make a whole bunch of money, who's not going to take that?
Yeah.
And that's what happened. There has been absolutely no direction. In fact, there's turning of blind eyes for years now from the leadership in our state, which has gotten us to this point.
Yep.
So it's pretty easy to point a finger. Anyway, let's get to some other news. President Trump said yesterday, that U.S. authorities have seized a tanker off the coast of Venezuela. The action come as relations between Washington and Caracas remain tense. Officials have not released details about the vessel, its crew, or the reason for the seizure. U.S. officials have previously imposed sanctions and increased pressure on President Maduro's regime. Department of Homeland Security has signed a contract to buy 6 Boeing 737 aircraft, and these are going to be used for deportation flights. They're serious about this, and I'm so glad. The deal will allow ICE to run its own fleet instead of relying on chartered planes. The funding comes from the $170 billion that Congress approved earlier this year for President Trump's immigration enforcement plans. DHS said in October it had deported nearly 600,000 people in 2024. So you can see how many are here.
Yeah.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
And going back to that tanker thing, I don't know if that was like the best idea to
pull them over.
Yeah. Although I do like at Trump, it's a very large tanker. It's the largest tanker. It's the largest tanker ever seized. It's a very large tanker. And I'm like, come on, man.
I know. Yeah, being articulate has never been one of his strong points.
No.
That is for sure. And sometimes that's what makes him the guy that kind of people love to hate or
can identify with.
Identify with and agree with, even if it's in the confines of your own head, you know.
I love it. It's the largest tanker,
it's
very
the largest,
large.
Very large.
The largest one to ever get seized.
You know?
He's got the thing.
And he does this all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's something, that's for sure. Federal Reserve lowered its key interest rate by 1/4 point yesterday, marking the 3rd cut this year. The move aims to strengthen hiring as inflation rises and job growth slows. The benchmark rate now ranges from 3.5% to 3.75%, down sharply from its 2023 peak, but still above pandemic-era lows. Those were low lows before the pandemic. 3 of the 12 voting members opposed the move, the most dissent since 2019. So I don't begin to understand all the financial implications when this happens, because it's more than just the lowering of a rate. It affects so many different things, and I don't always know how that the whole scope of that, if this is good, bad, or otherwise. But certainly we do like to see interest rates come down for sure. The Trump administration has proposed new entry rules for citizens of 42 visa waiver countries. Under this plan, travelers would need to provide 5 years of social media history before entering the U.S. I love this. Applicants would also submit 10 years of email history and contact details for close relatives. Wow, that's going to take some time. And you thought getting a Social Security card replaced was hard.
Yeah.
Or getting your real ID was hard.
Well, we got to go through 10 years of emails.
Who's going to do that?
Nobody.
I mean, that's a big job. I like it. I mean, I think there's a reason to vet those people coming into this country. Absolutely. Anyway, critics warn the policy could discourage tourism ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So I suppose it could, but if you don't have anything to hide, then give up your email, give up your social media, and travel. It just depends on where you're coming from. And it's too bad. You got some bad actors in your country, and that's why we're being super careful, because we weren't careful for the past multiple years, and that brought us to where we are today. Let's see what else we have. U.S. Representative Haley Stevens, who is a Democrat from Michigan, has filed articles of impeachment against Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Stevens announced the move on Wednesday, calling Kennedy the biggest self-created threat to our health and safety. In a social media video, Stevens said that Kennedy has turned his back on science and the safety of the American people. I do not agree.
I would say the last administration did that very well.
Yes, yeah. I think they are not turning their back. I think that they are uncovering things that people ought to know about their health and safety. Yeah, that's what I think. But again, that's my own personal feeling. There was a high-speed crash in Florida, and his name is Calvin Johnson. He's 36 years old. He faces grand theft auto charges. He crashed a stolen 2018 BMW convertible, driving 100 miles an hour, actually over 100 miles an hour, in Florida. Johnson, I don't know where in Florida you can go 100 miles an hour because the traffic is so terrible. Johnson allegedly took the vehicle from Ormond Beach's Centennial Park after finding keys in the cup holder.
Well, that's a bright
well,
person.
I tell you what, if you leave your keys in the cup holder, sorry.
And I'm pretty sure insurance is not going to cover it if you leave your keys in the car.
Well, if they told that they left the keys in the cup holder, likely not. Following the single vehicle accident, passing drivers pulled Johnson from the totaled car. When police arrived, he denied stealing the BMW, telling officers he was teleported into the vehicle. Yeah, so don't leave your keys in the cup.
How much alcohol have you had? Or
well,
drugs?
it could have been a factor, perhaps. Anyway, and he went on to say, thank you for arresting me. You saved me from the aliens. Oh, boy. He was hospitalized under guard at a hospital before transfer to a county jail. He has multiple 2024 convictions, including trespass, obstruction, loitering, resisting, and grand theft for stealing a $1,500 bicycle. When asked why he stole the bike, he answered, I just felt like it. I think he's going to sit in jail for a bit.
He needs to be in jail for a while. Fit him
All
for a
right.
foiled hat.
Yeah, for sure. When we come back, okay, we're going to tell you a little bit about hot toddies. Is it good for your cold treatment? We'll tell you about it when we come back on Morning Talk.
Back with more Morning Talk with Mary Dolan and Dave Bishop. Brought to you by Pioneer Care and Fergus Falls Monument Company. After the markets on News Talk 1250 KBRF. Depend on it.
Fa-la-la-la, fabulous savings have arrived at Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls. All 2025 model year vehicles must go and are priced to move before the new year rings in. Whether you've been naughty or nice, you'll save big when you shop local and drive home happy. But hurry in, when the vehicles are gone, so are the savings. Fa-la-la-la, fabulous savings.
Minnesota Motor.
South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
At Runestone Insurance, you're more than just a policy number. You're part of a family that has supported this community for more than 30 years. Stop in anytime for a friendly chat and honest coverage that fits your life. Begin your quote at runestoneinsurance.com. Insuring a bright future.
This is Craig Olson. Join me every Saturday morning at 8 for the Coaches Show, presented by the Viking Cafe on News Talk 1250 KBRF. Football, basketball, soccer, hockey, volleyball, swimming, cross country. I interview area coaches to discuss the season, recap the last game, and preview upcoming games. Catch the live show at 8 on Saturday morning on News Talk 1250 KBRF and the live stream and archived shows at KBRFradio.com. Just click on Sports Streaming. The Coaches Show, presented by the Viking Cafe.
KBRFradio.com is your online home for News Talk 1250 KBRF. You'll find the latest in local and national news, plus sports, and you can podcast or stream live. That's at KBRFradio.com.
Sharpen herbicide takes your burn down up a notch, going from burn down to
3 to 5 times faster burn down.
from strict tank mix limitations to
Awesome tank mix compatibility.
and from controlling some weeds to
Controlling more than 80 of the toughest broadleaf weeds,
including mare's tail.
including mare's tail.
Because if it can't control mare's tail, it's pretty much just fancy water. So
Sharpen up your burn down.
with Sharpen herbicide, powered by Kicksor technology from BASF. Always read and follow label directions.
Find out why the markets are moving. Get in-depth ag information with the Red River Farm Network on News Talk 1250 KBRF. Depend on it.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Dickerman with Market Update here on the Red River Farm Network. Grain markets trading mixed right now. Christy Van On with Van On & Company says corn and wheat trading slightly higher, soybeans turning lower.
Yeah, we've had a few different private sales. I think that's probably one of the big factors, but soybeans are flipping to the negative side right now. And I think you're just trying to find a bottom here for soybeans. I think you're going to find it somewhere around that like 1085 mark, 1080 maybe off January soybeans. That's like 9 cents away. Overall, the demand has been there. It's just you're looking at the numbers and you're saying, hey, if China wants to get to that 12 million metric ton by the end of February, like they really got to pick up the pace. They're about 27% booked on that 12 million metric ton for China sales. There have been some unknown destinations, which are most likely them as well. But overall, you're just seeing some small sales, not big ones. And without the big ones, I think you're just putting a little bit of a damper on the market.
Livestock markets trading higher across the board now.
Yeah, cattle having a good day. We actually moved on some marketing for cattle. You closed the gap on feeder cattle on some of these contracts. So I think overall you're looking at it, you're building that support back in. That's pretty much driven by cash trade for the most part. There are some fears that you'll see the border open back up. But right now, there's no news of it. And so the markets wanted to close that gap technically, and I think that's a positive thing.
Van On & Company's Christy Van On. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now is up 415 points, 48,473. Crude is down $1.10 at $57.37 a barrel. Reporting agriculture's business, you're listening to the Red River Farm Network.
It's Corn Matters, an update from the Minnesota Corn Growers Association. Our guest this week is Minnesota Corn Growers Association past president Richard Severson with a recap of last week's pre-resolutions online meeting.
We talk about all kinds of things that are going to be affecting the policies that we promote for family farmers and agriculture in general. We've clearly discussed these resolutions, but we have to pass them officially at our annual meeting, which will be held January 21st and 22nd. At MinAg Expo in Mankato. There's the annual meetings of both the corn and soybean growers, and there's going to be information sessions and speakers, as well as a trade show. And a new feature this year is the trade show is going to be expanded out onto the hockey arena at Minnesota State Mankato. So it's really going to be the place to go to talk policy, to visit with your friends in agriculture, and have input on what direction you think ag should go.
The mission of the Minnesota Corn Growers Association is to identify and promote opportunities for corn growers. That's because corn matters.
Thanks to the American farmer for putting food on the plate, clothes on our back, and fuel in our tank. Your work is measured in acres, not hours. The Red River Farm Network is here to deliver farm news, markets, and weather information to the best farmers in the business. From Rugby to Benson and Roseau to Aberdeen, the Red River Farm Network covers agriculture. Go online to rrfn.com to find your local Red River Farm Network radio station. Podcasts are also available online at rrfn.com, iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. Red River Farm Network is your go-to source for farm news, markets, and weather. Trust Don Wick, Tyler Donaldson, Jamie Dickerman, and Drew Lerner, delivering the information that impacts your bottom line. We're the Red River Farm Network, and we're reporting agriculture's business.
30 years of reporting agriculture's business. Red River Farm Network.
Minneapolis wheat, March, we are up 1.5 right now, 576 3/4. We got March, Chicago wheat up 2 1/4, 531 3/4. And Kansas City, we're up 1/4 cent now, 535 1/4. March corn is up 2 1/4, 446 1/2. January soybeans were down a penny at 1090 1/4. In livestock markets, February live cattle up 247, 231. We got January feeders up 450 at 342.87. And February lean hogs right now up $1.62 at 84.05. This is the Red River Farm Network.
At Runestone Insurance, you're more than just a policy number. You're part of a family that has supported this community for more than 30 years. Stop in anytime for a friendly chat and honest coverage that fits your life. Begin your quote at runestoneinsurance.com. Insuring a bright future. The City of Elbow Lake Municipal Power is honored to be part of a community that shows up for one another during the holiday season. West Central Area Schools help bring that spirit to life as the community gathers to celebrate. Merry Christmas from the City of Elbow Lake Municipal Power.
Elbow Lake Co-op Grain is proud to support West Central Area Schools during this Christmas concert season. Just like a good harvest, strong communities grow through shared moments and traditions. Wishing you a season filled with joy and a warm holiday celebration from Elbow Lake Co-op Grain. Hungry for a deal? FergusFallsDeals.com has your next meal covered. Dig into local favorites like the Gobbler Grub and Pub, VFW Post 612, and Hillbillies Depot. Savor a bite at Big Whitey's Bar and Grill. Farm-to-table flavors from La Firm in Alexandria. Discover decadent tastes at Parallel 46 or the famous Broaster Chicken at the Purple Palace. Feed your cravings and save at FergusFallsDeals.com.
At FergusFallsDeals.com.
Fa la la la, fabulous savings have arrived at Minnesota Motor Company in Fergus Falls. The Chevy Red Tag sales event continues on select Chevy Equinox, Chevy Trailblazer, and Chevy Silverado vehicles, where you can take advantage of substantial discounts or 0% APR for 36 months for well-qualified buyers. Contact the sales team at Minnesota Motor Company for details. Chevy, together, let's drive. South Pebble Lake Road, Fergus Falls.
Weather can shift quickly and sometimes become dangerous. Listen for the latest weather forecast and the latest reports from the Weather Spotter Network. Brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company and Lakes Country Roofing. In the event of severe weather, tune in for up-to-the-minute weather conditions from local weather spotters throughout the area. For power outage information, visit otpco.com. Storm damage to your roof, visit lakescountryroofing.com. The Weather Spotter Network, brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company and Lakes Country Roofing.
As West Central Area Schools take the stage, the music reminds us of the traditions we carry forward and the memories we cherish. May their concert bring peace, reflection, and a truly meaningful holiday season. Warm wishes and happy holidays from Fergus Falls Monument. Memorials that matter.
News Talk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place with the Fergus Now app on your phone. For today, we are looking at 16 for our high, a little bit of snow coming in, not a lot, about a half inch here, a half inch there. 1 for tonight's low, 12 tomorrow's high, 17 below for tomorrow night's low, 8 below Saturday's high, 25 below Saturday night, 10 Sunday, 21 on Monday. It's getting cold, Mary. This morning talk is brought to you this morning and every morning by our friends at Pioneer Care and at Fergus Falls Monument Company.
So you're telling me to bring warm clothes if I want to do any outdoor walks this weekend?
Yeah, we got Over the River on Saturday and
just dress warm.
Candy canes and cocoa.
Yeah. Okay. So, but here's the good news: that a lot of the events are indoors
Yep.
too. So there's still plenty of fun for you to have. And the tree lighting and everything, is that going to take place even if it's freezing cold?
I do believe so.
Okay. So just dress warm.
Yeah.
We're hardy Minnesotans, for heaven's sakes.
I'm going to be up in Thief River, so it's going to be even colder.
I was going to say, it will be colder there. And when you, Thief River and, yeah, so you're staying in Grand Forks?
Yeah, well, we go up to Grand Forks, or East Grand Forks Friday night. Then we travel to Thief River to spend the night, and then Thief River Saturday, and then come back home
I don't
Saturday
know.
night.
I honestly don't know if there is a colder place in the universe than Grand Forks.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Well, I mean, even Thief River is further north than Grand Forks.
Well, it is, but I don't know. It seems like it is hateful cold.
And we're going to be in hockey
so.
rinks, so it's not like we're even going to be getting a reprieve from the cold
No.
anyway.
Yeah,
We're going to go from freezing to cold.
Okay,
back
well,
to
I'm
freezing.
glad it's you and not me. We've actually got 2 basketball games on Friday night. Have to divide and conquer, and so we're letting the family go do that, and John and I are going to go meet up with the rest of the family up north for a holiday. So. Boy, when kids get older, they just get busier, and it just gets harder to gather. But so we'll only get them for a day rather than the whole weekend. But they've got games. I hate to miss the games, but and I don't know if we're doing either. No, because you're going to be doing hockey.
Yeah, well, we got I know we got a basketball game tomorrow night. Let me check.
Okay.
You can always find the schedule by
Yeah,
going to KBRF
I
Radio.
should have looked at KBRF Radio. Yeah.
Ashby at Rotsey is the other game we're doing. So
Okay, so you're not going to be doing either of the games that I'm going to be watching, but
No.
I can watch. You know, you can go to that Huddle Fan app and see the game too. So I'll be watching from a few miles away, but nevertheless watching. Speaking of, I'm always trying to uncover fun things that are going on around our community, so people don't miss out. And I'm going to tell you about a bazaar and bake sale here in just a second. So get ready to write these details down for this coming Saturday. But I saw something that caught my eye, and it's called Shop with a Hero. And they, the Fergus Falls Police Department did it, I think last night.
Last night or the night before?
Or maybe it was the night before.
They've done it the last couple nights.
Okay, the last couple of nights. Well, anyway, they were at Fleet Farm doing this. And anyway, they put some pictures on social media today, which I just took a look at. And here's how some of the people responded. Wow, what a wonderful program. Thanks for doing this with the kids. Another one said, what a wonderful way to support our community. Another, I stopped at Fleet yesterday, saw the lot full of patrol cars and a store full of smiling faces. It was amazing. Thank you all. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I've got a great nephew who is currently in the program in Alexandria to become law enforcement. And I saw his picture on social media too. So it was fun to see that. And I love those kinds of events. In fact, I've got chills as I read that, because if you want, if you're a Facebooker, go to the Fergus Falls Police Department page and you'll see some really, really cute photos. And I don't know exactly how that program works or how you sign up. There were some people asking, how do we sign up for that in other years? And I'm sure that you can inquire with the police department if you'd like to know more. But it just looked like a great event. And it's one of those ones that just...
It's been going on forever.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. That warms my heart when I see stuff like that. Here's something else that you won't want to miss. This is... I love this little church, the Elizabeth Church, Augustana Church in Elizabeth. Just the cutest little church, and I know that they've got a lot of people who have been going there for years and years and years, and this is something they've been doing every year. It's their bazaar and bake sale and pulled pork sandwich lunch. It's all coming up on this Saturday from 8 until 1 at the Elizabeth Augustana Church. So you are cordially invited. And I have a good friend that lived next door to my mom, and she posted that on Facebook today, and I want to make sure to pass that along. It would be great to have them have a real successful sellout of everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. And it's just a really nice little church in a great little community, and you can go and have some fun this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
And you can buy your baked goods instead of go to the work of make them. How's that? I'm always up for cheating because somebody went to the work of baking it. So, all right, let's see what else we have for you. Okay, about the hot toddies. Now, if you have a cold, what is your go-to to make you feel better?
Dayquil, then NyQuil.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, mine is, I can always tell if I'm starting to get a cold. My throat gets a little bit scratchy, just a little hint of sore, and then I know the next days to follow are going to get worse and worse. Zicam is my go-to.
Oh, okay.
And I use the little, they're like a lozenge that melts in your mouth. And I swear by it. If I get that scratchy throat, I start that for a day or two, and it never gets any worse.
Oh.
I swear by it. But you got to catch it right away. You got to catch it early. So anyway, well, a lot of people do a lot of different things. And some people go to the liquor cabinet for a hot toddy. Well, health professionals are discouraging drinking hot toddies while you're sick.
Imagine that. Health officials are discouraging drinking alcohol.
When you're sick, especially. Okay, this came from a Mayo Clinic family physician. Says this, I would never recommend having alcohol with any illness. That sounds like pretty standard advice.
Yeah.
While ingredients like honey, lemon, and hot water provide therapeutic benefits for respiratory infections, alcohol poses significant risks. combining alcohol with cold medication.
That's bad.
That's bad. Increases dangers, including falls and overdose, particularly in people over 65. Alcohol may also weaken immune function and slow healing. So, however, non-alcoholic versions do help recovery. Studies show honey reduces cough frequency, lemon provides immune-supporting vitamin C, and hot water maintains hydration.
I've had a hot toddy once in my life.
I never have.
I
don't even know what's in it.
I don't either. It was a New Year's Day, I think during COVID. The VFW opened up their outside stuff. So, I mean, you couldn't go in, but you could be outside.
And everyone just wanted something to do.
Everyone wanted something to do. I don't live that far, so I walked down to the VFW and it was talking to one of Jen's friends and like, oh, we'll get you guys each a hot toddy. And I'm like, I have no idea what a hot toddy is, but sure.
Yeah, so what was it?
I don't know. It was some kind of alcohol thing.
Is it creamy, though?
I don't
like
really
hot chocolate?
I don't really remember.
Okay.
I mean, because this was, like 4 or 5 years ago. I
Yeah,
just remember I had a hot toddy and thought, this is the only hot toddy. It's the only one I'm ever going to have. So that was, I didn't think enough of it to order a second.
Okay, all right. Well, I have no idea what it is. I guess we can look it up and find what's in it. But yeah, go to Google and see what's in it. But medical experts say that the best thing that you can do, maybe in addition to like your remedy or my remedy, something off the store shelf, is that hot water, lemon, and honey. And you know what? I drink that once in a while in the winter, just if I'm trying to maybe not drink quite so much coffee in the afternoon or evening. And it warms you from the inside out.
A hot toddy is a classic warm cocktail made with a spirit, usually whiskey, hot water, honey, and lemon. Often enjoyed as a comforting drink in cold weather.
Okay, so it sounds like...
It's just hot water, honey, lemon, and a shot of whiskey.
And then booze. Okay, so it sounds like the good thing that you can do, and then add booze.
Yeah, just have hot water, honey, and lemon. That sounds okay.
Yeah, I don't think you need the whiskey.
And it looks like you got a cinnamon stick in it. So.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now we know what's in a hot toddy.
Just do it without the cinnamon, or do it without the whiskey.
That's right, right. Okay, research is showing that garlic extract, this seems impossible, could replace standard mouthwash.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
That's like the opposite.
We're in for it. Do you know someone, or have you encountered someone that has chronic bad breath? And I mean, it's like it comes into the room before they do.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bad. But there are some people who struggle with that.
Garlic extract instead of mouthwash.
I guess. I'll read on. They found that garlic extract can be an effective mouthwash. It is widely used as a gold standard mouthwash, but is associated with side effects and concerns over antimicrobial resistance. So,
I'd like to point out that the Romans used urine for mouthwash.
Okay. Well, garlic, known for its natural antimicrobial properties, has emerged as a potential alternative to the chlorhexidine, which must be in regular mouthwash.
Okay.
And that's what they're saying. It has side effects. Just
tingly mouth?
Yeah, and just a terrible face because it tastes so terrible. I think that's maybe the side effect. Anyway, they are saying that garlic has showed significant reductions in bacterial counts from the baseline count. It caused burning sensations and unpleasant odor. Oh, my.
Well, yeah, of course it's unpleasant odor. It's garlic.
Yeah, garlic mouthwash. Oh, how can you put those two in the same sentence?
I don't know.
Offers advantages including easier accessibility without prescriptions and longer lasting effects than the chlorhexidine. However, effectiveness varied based on mouthwash concentration and duration of application. I don't know how do you make that into a mouthwash?
Why would you need a prescription for mouthwash?
I don't know. It's a great question.
Go down and get some Listerine. Get the spearmint one. That's what I use.
Ooh,
Go to Fleet Farm. Shop with the cop. Get some Listerine.
Further clinical studies with larger samples and longer follow-up are needed to confirm the real effectiveness. I would never put garlic on the shelf as potential mouthwash. That just
when you get up in the morning, I get the big jug of minced garlic. Stick your toothbrush in there, swirl that, and just brush it on.
Oh boy, yeah. No, thank you.
Your boss would send you home.
Do you know? John always talks about, especially like we'll be on our way to church, and he always says, "Do you have a piece of gum? I think I've got old man coffee breath." Do you know? And
I have the old man coffee breath at all
well,
times.
I have the old lady coffee breath then. But isn't that funny? Yeah. We all know what that smells like.
Oh yeah.
And we know we have it because all we do is drink coffee, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see what else we have. There's a Marriott survey that shows 9 in 10 Americans plan to travel in 2026. Got any travel plans yet?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Really?
I don't remember when, but I have put the time off in. Jen,
your travel planner has taken care of it?
Our travel planner
Jen?
has booked the flights, booked the hotel rooms, and we are going to Washington, D.C.
Oh, good. You've been.
I've been to Washington, and but Jen, I don't think Jen has. I know Adam hasn't, and even our oldest, who we've kind of let the boys, hey, you guys do whatever you want.
We're going here. We're going there.
Isaac's like, no, I kind of want to go to D.C. I'll go with you guys.
Oh well, I tell you what, that is a great family trip. It's I know the city has lots going on there, and not all of it good. And there's a lot of high crime areas. You just need to, where to stay and where to go. But the monuments, you've been there. You know how moving
Phenomenal.
It is. Unbelievable. And, your kids will really, really appreciate it.
And one thing I'm going to force Jen to do is not have us on a timetable. Because, when I went with the honor flight, we were kind of on a timetable. So
yes.
It's like, okay, this is great, but we got to move on.
What month are you traveling?
June, I want to say.
Okay, great. So I can highly recommend seeing all of the monuments at night.
Oh.
In the dark. Very cool experience. Specifically the water, all the water, it's a water feature, and it's during FDR's administration. And as it goes through his administration, there's calm water, there's rougher water, there's very rough water, and it kind of goes through his whole administration.
It's kind of funny because that was like the least impressive monument we saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
that was like that was the one that my dad and I were both kind of like, we could have skipped that one.
Really? Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was very clever.
It's an interesting monument.
When you take a look at his administration, and then the rough water signifies the really rough times in the administration, and I got to tell you, it's beautiful at night.
Okay.
So that might be something you do. I don't know. I saw all of them. It was like midnight when we walked through there, and it was spectacular. But your family will love that. That's going to be a good trip for you guys. So way to go. You're one of the 9 in 10 that plans to travel.
Yep. I
plan to travel as well in April. April and November are my 2 travel months. Usually end up in the same spot, but I'm going to try something new this year, I think. Typically, well, I have to because the place where we always go filled up on me. I didn't make the booking as quickly as I should have. So now we're forced to try something else, and sometimes that's okay.
Yeah.
You might find something you like better. You never know.
Exactly.
Anyway, they are saying that 2/3 of the respondents prioritize travel experiences over material things. And I remember there was a Christmas where our kids said, instead of things, can we just have experiences? We want to go places. And if you can get your whole family together, good for you. We're kind of sort of beyond that now because some of the kids are getting old enough, so it's really hard to do that. But we did travel as a family to Florida and stayed for a week, and it's the best money I ever spent. It was fabulous. Anyway, so people love experiences over things. So you might consider that if you're still searching for something for, somebody on your holiday list. Domestic road trips and local weekend getaways. About 50% of the people say, yep, we're going to do that. We're going to just get in the car and drive. We might not drive
Bless
very
their
far.
heart if they're doing a road trip.
You don't love that,
I
do you?
hate road trips.
Yeah. You know what I would love to do, and maybe someday when and if I ever retire, which I have no desire to do at this point, but if ever I had a lot of time, we had a lot of time, I would like to drive instead of fly and take as much time as you want, really not have a plan. My brother and sister-in-law do that a lot. They just decide one morning, hey, what do you think about this? Should we go here? And they just pick up and go. And they have no idea where they're going to stay. They don't know the route they're going to take. They just go. And I think that sounds like fun.
That is the opposite of fun for me.
Really? Oh, I think that sounds like fun.
No.
Yeah, and I might think it sounds like way more fun than John does, which means we probably will never do that. Yeah. But I'm a little more able to roll with the punches and, see the good in even maybe not the best venue.
I have spent so much windshield time driving to Wisconsin, all the hockey places, and then, of course, down to Oklahoma many times. And then when I got with Jen, driving around Colorado, Four Corners.
Yeah, see, that sounds good to me now, but I don't know. Maybe we won't do that. I don't know. But anyway, 70% of the people that they surveyed said that they would sacrifice dining out for 6 months rather than skip a vacation. I'm with them. I can eat at home. I want to go on vacation. I love vacation. I love to travel. But I also love to just go from point A to point B, get there, lay on the beach, nothing else.
See, that's what I like doing, but the travel department has...
Oh, John and I travel so well together. That's what we love to do is just veg. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for, I guess, a whole week.
Yeah.
This is Thursday. Yikes. Okay, you've got 15 shopping days or 14 shopping days. Ready, set, go. All right, coming up on 10 o'clock, that's going to wrap it up for the week. Our show today and every day brought to us by Pioneer Care and by Fergus Monument Company. Have a great weekend.
Culligan of Elbow Lake is celebrating West Central area schools as they take the stage this holiday season. Their music brings